Hello Year 1 and welcome to Wednesday's Geography. Now we have been being brilliant geographers. We have been learning all about the words human and physical, and we're going to carry on with this today. Now we are going to continue to explore how do brilliant geographers identify physical and human features in our local area. And when we're talking about our local area, we're talking about Upton. So we're just going to have a recap on what human physical features are. Then I've made a few mistakes on my posters and I'm hoping you'll be able to spot where I've gone wrong. And finally, I'd like you to have a go at creating some of your own posters today. So things you'll need are a pencil, maybe a notebook, or if you've got some colour paper, maybe you want to use that, and also your brilliant brains. Now let's just recap over what we mean by human and physical. Human and physical features go side by side quite often. We see both quite easily and quite quickly in one area at the same time. So it's really important that we get a good understanding of what a human feature is and what a physical feature is. So if we look up here at this picture here, we can see we've got this road winding around the countryside and it's passing around all the hills. And if you remember from Monday's video, the man explained to us that the reason that we have so many windy, bendy roads is because it doesn't cost as much money to make them windy and bendy as it would if we made tunnels and we had to dig through the hills to make tunnels. So we have lots and lots of windy roads as a result. So we know that a road has been made by people. So it is human. It has not been there all the time. Someone decided, right, we need a road, let's build one. We're going to build it, it's going to look like this, and we'll put it through all these hills and fields. Now the hills and fields around that road are all physical. They're all there naturally. If we look at our next picture here, we've got this big city, and you can see in that city there are hundreds and hundreds of buildings. Can't see any of the greenery at all because it's all been taken away and replaced with big buildings. So this has all been done by humans, okay? Now I can see clouds up here above in the sky. So this is the only part of the physical features that I could spot in this picture. And maybe this seagulls. If we go down to this picture here, we're back in the countryside. Now in the countryside, we usually see more physical features and you still get human features, but there are a large amount of physical features. As you can see from the picture, we have got loads and loads of fields, we've got lots of trees, and we have got, if you look really closely, we have got a few houses which are our human features. And then again, over here, we have a cliff, and this is joining onto the sea. But this time we've got something else we haven't talked about yet. We've got a waterfall. So this is where a river has flown through off the land and into the sea. And this has created a waterfall because the end of this river is at the top of a cliff. So that water, the only place for it to go is down and into the sea. Okay, here is a job for you. I need your help. I made a physical geography poster and I made a human geography poster. Now, when I showed Miss Close and Miss Sadler, they said to me that I got a few things wrong and I need your help because I don't know what I've done wrong. Do you think you can help me? Maybe you could pause the screen now and any that I've put in the wrong place, do you think you could spot them? Okay, pause your screen because on the next screen I've got the answers which Miss Close and Miss Sadler kindly gave me. Now I can see where I went wrong. So over here on my physical geography side, I put a village. That's a bit silly. Although in a village we may see some things that are physical, a village is made by people, so that needs to go on the human side. And again, a house. See, I was looking at the grass and the little bushes, but they've probably been planted there by the people who bought the house. So that house is a human feature. Oh, and the office. Yes, of course, we talked about the office earlier, and I completely forgot that an office is a human feature. And a clothes shop, of course. A clothes shop is a human feature, isn't it? It's been built by somebody. We talked about that in our Monday video. And over here on my human geography side, oh yes, silly me, I've put the hills. Of course, that's a natural thing. They're there no matter what, aren't they? That's a bit daft of me to pop that on there. And here, oh yeah, the valley. We talked about that also on Monday. A valley is this low stretch of land which runs in between two hills. Oh, and then we have vegetation. And that's the plants and food that we eat. And finally, I put the mountains there. Silly me, of course, that is a physical area feature. I wonder if you can help me by making your own posters. I would like you to create for me 2 posters, one with all the physical features that you know about in Upton, and one with all the human features you know about in Upton. I can't wait to see your work. Remember to ask your grown-ups to pop your work on Tapestry so all the teachers can see your fantastic tasks. Okay, good luck. Bye-bye.